My dear friends, hello, it's me, Ksenia, and today we're gonna speak about kinda weird topic because it will be about phrases which I hate in Russian. So dear friends, what actually is it? Dear friends, I truly believe that the way how we speak really shows our attitude to life, our goals in life, our previous experience. And sometimes the way we talk shows some of our problems as well. And dear friends, in Russian there are such phrases which personally I really hate. I don't like when people talk this because it seems like those phrases shows us some negative vibes. And today we're gonna speak about those. By the way, dear friends, please don't think that this video is just, waste of time, it's only for fun and so on. Because in this video you will know some of the rules of Russian grammar in general, because the way how we make the phrases sometimes shows the idea of the language. And also, dear friends, through these phrases we kind of can understand the philosophy of Russian people, of Russian language in general. So, dear friends, let's really start this video, right? I hope you're already really interested in it. Dear friend, the first phrase, which I really hate, will be phrase «не могу себе позволить», which actually we will translate in English like «I can't afford it». Yes, you want to buy something and you say «oh, sorry, I can't afford it». But, dear friends, this verb in Russian «позволить» has not only the meaning like effort, but also it has meaning allow. Dear friends, when you say in Russian this phrase «не могу себе позволить», it's really okay, everyone uses this phrase, but actually when you say it, you show that you just not only cannot afford it, but you cannot even allow to yourself just, to think about it. So personally, I think that this phrase really limits the person who uses this phrase. So you just show that you cannot change anything, that you can't allow it to yourself, and you will never be able, right? Because you already limited yourself, and that's it. So personally, I think that it's better to use such phrase like I don't have enough money now. And now is really important to say because it shows that the situation is temporary. Yes, now you can't afford it, but in the future you will. So in Russian, this phrase will translate like «Сейчас у меня не хватает денег». And «сейчас» now is obligate to use, dear friends. So I think it's really important to think about these things because if you use these phrases, I think those stops you from developing. But it's really important in our life to do not stop. So, my dear and lovely, the next phrase, which I really hate, it will be phrase «тебе повезло». And I really don't like when people say this phrase to me. And I don't say to someone as well, because I also think it's not really good to say like this. So, dear friends, how we will translate this phrase like «тебе повезло»? In English, we will translate it like «you are a lucky one». And in English, it sounds pretty good. You are the person who got luck. Nice. But why I don't like the same phrase in Russian. And the reason why it's so, it's because of the case of this phrase. So, dear friends, тебе повезло, тебе. What case is it? Can you say this? Dear friends, I hope that you do remember that it is dative. And why? It's because that we do use dative when we speak about somebody's condition, and if in English, in this case, we do have to be in the sentence. For example, Misha is bored. So it's the condition of Misha, and we have this to be, is, right, in the English sentence. So in Russian, this Misha is bored will translate like Misha скучно. And this Misha noun goes in dative. So dear friends, dative actually shows the addressee of the action. It shows whom it was given. Because actually in Russian, dative, we will translate like дательный, дательный from the verb дать, to give. So actually this case shows whom something was given. And let's go back to the phrase тебе повезло. When people use this phrase, they kind of show it that the luck was given to you. And you did nothing to get this luck, right? It was given, you did nothing. And that's why I don't like this phrase. When in English we say, you're a lucky one, it kind of shows our personality. I am lucky. I am someone who is unique. In Russian we say, тебе повезло. It was given to you. You are not unique, right? So that's why I don't like this phrase. So if you don't want to say it, you may say phrase which will be really similar to the English one. You may say ты счастливчик, and this one will be kind of equal to this you are a lucky one. So dear friends, actually I think that it's the problem of the Russian language that there are so many phrases which goes in non-infinitive cases. For example, in Russian we will say меня зовут, my name is, меня зовут. Not infinitive, меня. Or we will say мне 23 года, I'm 23 years old. Мне, not infinitive. Or for example, I need to learn Russian. In Russian we will say мне надо учить русский. Again, not infinitive. So dear friends, what actually shows those phrases? That's everything already predetermined, and you can't influence to anything because it was already given. So live with this. And that's why I don't like these phrases, and especially I don't like тебе повезло. No, I did something to be lucky, right? So my dear friends, and the last phrase for today will be phrase не за что. If we'll translate it into English, it will be kinda close to the phrase you are welcome. And in English, I really like this phrase. It sounds so nice. So if we wanna thank someone for something, we say thank you, and person will answer us, you are welcome. Which in Russian we will say не за что. You are welcome, не за что. Or also we can say пожалуйста. And dear friends, as you may guess, I prefer to say пожалуйста, but not не за что. And dear friends, here you are the reason why I hate this не за что. If we will translate this phrase word by word, it will be, it's nothing to thank for. So dear friends, Someone comes to you and says, "Thank you so much, you helped me so much, I'm so thankful." And you say, "Не за что." Nothing to thank for. And you show that you absolutely do not appreciate your work and you do value everything you did, right? With this phrase. That's why I don't like it. Dear friends, in Russian, of course, we won't say "не за что" in situations when we, for example, risk with our lives, we saved others' lives, and we won't say "не за что." Of course, in this case, we will say "пожалуйста." But in more ordinary situations, it's always more polite to say "не за что" instead of "пожалуйста." Because like when you say "не за что", people kind of more like it, because it shows like you're always ready to help. They can ask you anytime, any day, and you will help, because because you do not appreciate yourself and your work. That's why you will be always happy to help to everybody, right? That's why, dear friends, even if it seems a little bit more polite to say "не за что", I usually say "пожалуйста". And dear friends, it might seem even a bit weird, but when I speak to person, I really value in my head the work that I did for someone, and I choose between those words. And I say "не за что" only in situation when I really understand that it took not much time from me, that it wasn't hard for me to do this. In other cases, when I do understand that it took from me a little bit of time, that I need to work for this, I say "пожалуйста", because it's kinda my appreciation of myself. So my dear and lovely, actually that's it for this video. It wasn't too much long. I think it was kind of funny, but still you find out some new things about Russian language, right? So dear friends, but right now I would really ask you firstly to think about it and then write in the comments which phrases in your native language you do really hate, and you try not to use it because you think that those phrases influence negatively or it limits you. So yeah, dear friends, please write if you do have such phrases. And also, do you agree with my list of phrases? And maybe you already know some phrases in Russian which you really hate. So yeah, dear friends, really interested to know, please share. But, by the way, dear friends, I love you very, very, very much. See you soon, so I could really Russian you, dear friends. Bye!